here we are, this is who we are.
Oh, come on. Would you stop?
Challenge time. And this is Chopstick challenge, as you can see. Harry's cheating. Basically what it is, it's Zoe and I versus Harry, because he reckons he's so good at this. You get 2 minutes on the clock, and what you have to do is separate the Smarties into their colours.
Can you not touch my bowl, please?
Into various bowls. And then the one who's got the most after 2 minutes wins.
Alright. 3, 2, 1, go.
There's something about these older ladies. There's something about, I don't know what it is. Just cook some food. Why are we playing these games with chopsticks and M&Ms or whatever? This is such a stupid thing. But I feel like they're trying to be fun. I'm the cool mom. It's like, you go over to your friend's house and you're little. I'm the cool mom with my Karen haircut, Did you how are you at chopsticks anyways, Nathan? I meant to ask you that. How are you at chopsticks?
I'm not bad. I'm not great. I don't think I could actually pick up Smarties with chopsticks, but rice, noodles, stuff, I don't mind. It's actually kind of easy if you just take your time to figure it out. What?
Okay, so he's just kind of easy if you took the time to figure it out.
Yeah. What are you laughing at me for?
I'm not laughing. Okay.
Who's timing?
Pressure's got to me. I was good in practice.
Look at you, Liz. When you're ready, Harry. When you're ready.
Why is it both of them against him? I don't know why they just didn't say like the three of us are playing. Whoever wins, just make it everyone for themselves. I don't know why they have to team up. Are they conjoined twins at the head? By the way. I didn't realize that. Is that two heads are better than one? That's put your head together.
They're head and shoulders ahead of Harry.
Yeah, that's good. See, that's a good one. What's another one? All right, but this is dumb. Yeah, I agree. I don't know why.
It's headless Harry. Extra headless Harry.
I do like that Harry's giving an honest go. He's giving an honest go.
Oh, slippery little sucker. Got a robe. Oh.
That's what she said.
Little sucker.
Got red light syndrome.
There you go, Harry. Catch up. You got it. There you go. He's got a rhythm going now.
Does my score get doubled?
No.
I agree. I agree with Harry.
Yeah.
Like, why? Like, just have everyone play for themselves. I don't get the double teaming.
Mm-hmm.
You could do it just as good as
you're confident, Harry.
You're confident.
Yeah, but Harry is the control.
Stop messing about, Zoe. Stop it. Oh.
Can't get the last one. Harry may win it.
Harry.
Stop the clock. Come on, let's help him out.
No.
I think there's some.
You can see a little bit of competitiveness in Harry. You could tell he's a little bit miffed that it was he would have won the singles competition.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't understand why it's 2-on-1.
I don't get that either. Yeah. You can tell he's a little bit because he's still a teenager boy, right? So you have these two older ladies beat him. And there's a part of him where he's like, yeah, I don't want your help.
Just winners round the table. We have to eat a few.
See, that's what happens.
Game of pool. No power.
Very happy. Yeah.
Right, team.
This is the worst bit. Who are the producers of this show? This is. Look at Harry's face here. Yeah,
I know.
I might be a loser at the candy game with chopsticks, but just wait a few years when I'm like headlining 100,000 seat stadiums, and you guys are forgotten.
Hey.
Oh, bad loser.
That was the winner.
This is.
I love how we're overanalyzing this. The way they explained it at the beginning is that he was talking because he's a teenage boy. That's what they do. Mm-hmm. They talk big. But yeah. All right. Well, he lost.
Special challenge with special money. Let's see who can wrap or unwrap the most money in 1 minute. Go!
Harry's playing again. Another game. What's this they're unwrapping? Gum? Candy? Oh, it's chocolate coins. Yeah. Is that an American thing? Because definitely we have those in Canada, which we get a lot of stuff. We get a lot of candy ideas from the UK. Do Americans have chocolate coins? I wonder. Let us know. Yeah.
That's a wrapper in there.
Oh, you ever get the?
Yeah.
You ever
chewing on?
Yeah, when you like chew on the foil and if you got fillings, it's just
okay. Hey, no. We don't talk about chewing on tinfoil. We don't do that.
My mouth's like watering because of that.
Okay, so Americans also enjoy them as well. That's good. Good. I'm glad you guys.
Yeah, they are awful. I don't know why they put like the world's worst chocolate in those coins. It's probably because they sit forever and nobody eats them, and then finally somebody goes, "Yeah, what does this taste like?" And it's like, tastes.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah, well, it's because usually kids eat them. They don't care. It's just sugar. They're in love.
Yeah,
they're in love.
Harry grabbed Louis.
Oh,
that's it.
That's it. We got our video.
Here's a coin. Keep the change, you filthy animal.
Yeah.
We're just throwing money into Cher's bag. We think she deserves it. We're actually getting it every time. I'm going for broke now.
This is like they're really showing their age. This is like
yeah. Yeah.
I'm rubbing it up. I can put it up. No, he's just grabbing the loose ones. Well.
What?
Now that woman there, she's one of the contestants, isn't she? The singing contestant? Yep. Okay.
I think so.
I think we mentioned I think she must smoke.
Yeah.
That's a smoker's cough. That's a smoker's cough.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You could just hear the tar bubbling in her lungs as she cough laughs. Mary. Mm-hmm. I'm sure she's a lovely woman, but if I was to guess, it sounds like the old-fashioned smoker's laugh. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They're trying to kill me. They really are.
Oh yeah.
Oh jeez.
Oh, holy. Hey, watch out! Darling.
Enjoy, Cher.
Okay, as you can see, we actually found One Direction. We are here. We brought the food. They are munching.
They made it. It's alright.
Manisha sent it
this
morning. Yeah.
Great week. Lots of bad rehearsals. Feeding each other. But
You're that close, are you?
Advertising. Getting jealous over here.
You hear that? She goes, "You're that close, are you?" That's the rumors start. Even the cooks, the chefs notice their homosexuality. I think she's jealous. I think she's a little bit jealous.
These are I call these the grooming cooks.
Yeah.
The groomers.
That's right. They are the grooming chefs. Today on grooming chefs. Yeah, she seems a little bit jealous. I think she's a little bit jealous. Yeah.
Mm. Yeah.
As I was saying,
by the way.
would you like some of it? What are you doing, Lua? Do you want to spray it all, babes? Babes!
I can see a food fight. Imagine I'm going to be on camera for a food fight.
What's that, Nate?
I'm so hungry right now. I haven't eaten all day.
Oh.
So
you know when my wife says that, you know what I say to her?
Oh, here we go.
No, nothing like that. Nothing like that. Put that down. I just say get something to eat. Or if she says I'm tired, you know what I say? Go to sleep. I have a headache. Take some Tylenol. I'm horny. Take my.
Oh, I knew it.
How? Yeah. This is such an awkward setup. What's going on here? Okay, sure, they're eating. The boys are eating. Cool. Looks like a delicious spread of food. I'm not sure if they made it or not. But why? Look at the way they're sitting there. Something just seems weird about the woman sitting there around the table.
Yeah, they're back going.
Okay, picture this: 4 teenage girls, Nathan. 4 teenage girls, and behind those 4 teenage girls are 2 40-year-old, 45-year-old men sitting just like that.
Yeah,
it would look weird. It would look weird.
Weird.
I don't want your thing. Oh! We're not having a food fight, are they?
So loud.
What are we doing?
They cut
Sorry.
I think they cut the part where they tied him down.
What is going on? She's food assaulting them. What is happening here?
I'm telling you, they're groomers.
This is all weird. This is so. I don't like, imagine if that was your mom. I'd be so embarrassed. What are you doing with those boys? That's somebody's mother, probably. It's embarrassing, Mom. You're embarrassing. You're being teenage girl like with these boys. It's odd behavior. Imagine your mother, Nathan, acting this way back then. Wouldn't you be embarrassed?
I'd be like, Dad, I got to tell you something.
Again, switch the roles. I know I keep saying that, but you have to.
Mm-hmm.
If you're comfortable with the gender roles being switched, then you're comfortable with this. Then that's all. That's fine, right?
She knows just for X Factor.
I give up. Syllabus didn't want to waste her credit. She should have texted you.
7 or 8 dishes. 5, 6, 7, yeah. 7, 8. Right.
If you do not change the direction in which you're going, you will end up where you are headed. Whoa.
Wow, interesting. Very interesting one because direction, obviously. So they ordered this food. Remember, I asked, did they make it? No, they ordered it from the Silk Road. It does look delicious, by the way. So isn't that interesting that Zane changed his direction?
And one direction.
Yeah, well, I understand the direction part, but Zane pulled this fortune first. All right, we read it.
Freaky, huh?
It's ironic because our bad name is One Direction. This is the challenge this week.
It's more ironic than you think,
Lovely
Zane.
lady right here is going to put
What's
fruit.
my name?
Oh.
Deirdre.
Deirdre right here.
The way she's leaning into him, Nathan. It's so. What's my name? Tell me my name.
Well,
say my name.
Hang on. I want to make a correction. Not a correction, just a observation, really. This is from a simpler time, and I think part of what I think you're responding to, and part of what I'm responding to with this, is I feel like there was a time when it was like it was just innocent fun. And that's what they're like. That's the gist of what they're doing.
Sure.
However, the double standard now of today is no man could get away with doing this today, right?
I think there's a bit of that. I agree. I wouldn't say that's not a factor.
Something had been lost. I think is what we're kind of observing here. Is there's a lost part of where it was just innocent fun.
It's not that long ago.
The sad part of it is that there are more instances where guys were, doing it and then very not innocent, right? Because I would suspect they aren't actually sexually into these guys. It has a very weird look is all.
Yeah. Well, I don't think they're literally sliding on their stools. I just it's, but I'm just saying it's there. It's simmering. There's something there. If Zane was an ugly kid, you can describe whatever kind of ugly is your own ugly. I'm not saying what ugly is. That's your call. This is your call as a listener and viewer of this show that we're doing. I'm just saying, picture what you think is your personal ugly or not attractive. They wouldn't be acting this way. I just guarantee it. There's just no way. They're good looking kids. And I'm not saying it's evil. I'm just saying it's there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Say my name. What's my name? Deidre. Yeah, he said my name.
Zoe is going to put various different fruits in my mouth. I'm going to have my eyes closed and I've got to guess what the fruit is.
I love that game. Guess who's in my mouth? What's that mean?
You ready?
Go on.
Number 1. Okay. Go on.
Did she make a sound effect because she's feeding a baby? Did you hear that?
Yep.
Sorry, Nathan, I don't know if we're gonna get through this episode. I'm sorry. She made the sound effect you make when you're feeding your toddler. Here comes the airplane. Boop, boop. If she does it again, I'm turning this off.
If she uses the spoon to kind of clean up the mouth, then yeah.
If she licks the spoon after, I'm turning this off. Okay, if she makes a sound effect again, I'm turning this off. Sorry, guys. Here we go.
3 different fruits.
No, they're all the same.
No, it's all the same.
All the same ones.
Oh, pomegranate.
Oh, well done. I didn't think you'd get that. Okay, ready for the next one? Okay.
Wait.
Yeah.
It's not. Orange.
Well done.
Boys on fire.
Good on you, lad. Right, okay. There's 2 fruits together here now. Try and get them both of them.
What's going on?
She's like Joe Biden there? Was she sniffing? Is she trying to like channel her own?
What was the look there?
Is he really eating it? Oh,
checking to see if your neck is if there's a lump going down. That's creepy.
Yeah. I think I saw this video online once. Stepmom feeding hungry boy after school.
Don't even know. There's pomegranate in there.
No, there isn't.
No.
What's the very soft one that you tried?
Oh, easy. Stop. Nathan, I'm not doing anything. Like this is this show.
Don't even know.
Really? Do you want another one to try?
Go on then.
Right, okay.
She said
Weird, I don't know.
Oh, I can't believe you didn't get that one. That was a raspberry. And the little bits, the crunchy bits.
I've never eaten raspberries before.
Really?
Oh, really?
Passion fruit. Have you ever had passion fruit? That's passion fruit with the seeds that you just tried, the crunchy seeds inside. Okay? This is an easy one.
Strawberry.
Good luck. Right, okay, next one.
That's a plum.
Hey!
Surprised you didn't shove a peach in there. What's that, Nate? Sorry, what did you say? Yeah, something to say.
Well done, you did really well with that one. Any more?
What's happening?
Alina was right. I should have had
Got
the
one wrong.
already.
One wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did really well there.
Join in next
Well
week
done.
where Zoe will be eating fruit off my naked body.
What?
Now it's fine if he says that. He can get away with that as a minor. Oh boy. She's about to slide off her stool.
Yeah, go back to how she reacts to that.
Yeah, I'm going back just a second here. Here we go.
Zoe will be eating fruit off my naked body.
In your dream.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, his dreams.
It's in her dreams. There,
His dreams, sure.
you weirdo,
Yeah.
neck staring psycho.
We know what she's pulling out of her drawer in the evening. Okay, Nate, here so interviews, Q&As. Here we go. That was painful. That was the worst I've ever seen.
Direction, and this is our video diary week 9.
Oh, we got to go through this again. We've seen all these.
There was a double eviction thrown in last minute, so we were all just a bit nervous, I think, but overall we had a really good weekend.
I'd just like to take this moment to say the boys have told me I need to be a bit more serious in the diaries. So I've tried to go for a bit of a smarter look. So I'm just trying to be more serious.
Okay.
Liam, look at Liam in the back. Look at Liam's body language. He's, yeah, I'm pretending to like these and pretending that he's funny.
The funny thing is Louis. I know. Look, I get it. I double down too. So I think they have told him. Somebody has said something like, "You're being a little bit too silly." And so instead of not being silly, he's now saying, I am serious. I am serious.
Yeah. Oh,
so
I know that's so you.
That is me.
Okay. Then we're being serious now. Be serious.
So
Justin Bieber was on the show this week, as we all know.
Oh,
and, when he was doing his ITV2 interview, I went up to the studio to stand behind the camera and watch on. Connie gave me a shout out, and Justin Bieber said hello to me. And it was pretty weird because he's such a big pop star and around the world, and it's great to get.
And
it's crazy how much the mighty have fallen in 15 years. Here they are, like truly. Oh, he's a big pop star, huge, and he was huge. And I feel bad.
Yep.
I feel bad. This is me not even joking. I actually legitimately feel bad. I think Justin's. I'm not going to speculate, but I think he's just experienced things, unfortunately, in these last 15 years that he shouldn't have to experience. And I feel bad that he probably needs proper therapy and help and out of the social media world and just,
yeah.
He's a fellow Canadian too, because it's just all these, minus, of course, Liam's passing. The other four, they're all doing really well. So it's just weird how this one individual's at the top. Now the other four are way more higher. It's just weird. Yeah.
He's a baby, 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 oh, baby, 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 help! Did anyone hear that?
Is that was Lee? It was Niall.
needs help! Rah! Superman is here!
I love Zane helping him out.
It's been years.
He's like, it's his glasses.
Since I've pulled out the Superman card, if you like. But I think desperate times call for desperate measures, and I need to use.
Liam is so awkward.
Now.
Look at how Liam's.
Yeah, I'm watching Harry because what I like about Harry is, I think we mentioned this in our original video diary, which again you can go on YouTube and see our original reaction to the video diaries. But what I like about what Harry does here, and he's done this throughout his whole media, he's very media savvy, and he's at even a very young age. Like he knows deep down Louis being silly and kind of goofy, and he's probably not even, but he very stoic in that he just allows Louis to either win the crowd over, sure, or bury himself. Because he looks just straight at the camera. He doesn't interfere with it. He allows Louis to just be Louis. And Liam is making it very clear he's not crazy about it. But just watch Harry's just like this. He's just looking right at the camera.
He's deadpanning, a little smirk, a little bit of a smile. Yeah.
And you don't know if the smirk is he thinks it's funny or he thinks it's embarrassing or both, right?
And he's good at going, what do you think I think of this?
I just think
Superman!
So we're going to take a few of your questions.
This question is from Louis Tomlinson.
Liam's like hiding behind him now.
She wants to know what the weirdest thing a fan has ever done or sent to us, kind of thing is. So
No. Today we got a box of mushrooms with our faces on them, with googly eyes and long hair.
There was a bit of a weird one where a girl tried to slip her iPhone into Harry's pocket outside a Subway.
Simply because if he had her phone, then she'd be able to see him the next day to get her phone
Really
back.
sweet sentiment.
something I've tried with Harry many times. In my first video diary, I explained my love for women who have a taste in carrots. Since then, I've received plenty of carrots. Now, I also have a keen interest in
I won't say.
women who like Lamborghinis.
It doesn't matter.
and Rolex watches.
Yeah, Rolex watch.
We have our last question from Ola, which is an interesting one. If you could marry any celebrity, who would you marry?
I would marry Megan Fox.
Quick. Louis?
Oh yeah, Megan Fox, yeah.
Good, Harry. I'll have to have a think.
David Hasselhoff.
Ooh. Oh God. Niall?
Cheryl, definitely.
I'd say Leona Lewis.
Cheryl.
Louis would say...
And I'd marry you, Harry. Rhymes.
Yeah, I remember we were
We'll do the diary. I'd just like to make 2 quick shout-outs. One to some random kid called Stan Lucas, and second to a girl called Emily Walker. Oh, Stan,
We're One Direction, and this has been our video diary, week 9. Hopefully, we'll see you next week. Bye.
Well, I don't know. Will they?
Oh, look at Liam. Boy, see that?
Well, you can go back.
Oh, not the X interrogate. Oh, this part.
Okay, we'll go back to Liam.
Watch how Liam.
Our video diary, week 9. Hopefully, we'll see you next week. Bye.
Oh. Yeah, he just got up and left.
Finally, we're done.
Yeah, I don't think he's thrilled. I think he wants to take it a little bit more seriously because in his mind, he's like, we're trying to get fans. We're trying to get people to vote for us. Maybe he doesn't think the fans think it's funny, even though they're still there. They're still getting voted in, but who knows? Yeah. Yeah, he didn't seem like he was in the mood. He could have been in the mood that day for sure.
Yeah, just not his thing.
Just remember Cheryl? She's that cute one. Yeah, they all had a crush on her. If I was a teenager, I'm sure I would have had a crush on Cheryl too back then. Yeah.
Who's the cheekiest in the house?
Who's cheekiest?
These One Direction boys make me
this isn't the bad
I think the cheekiest of the whole group is
possibly Harry.
It's gotta be Harry.
he does naughty things.
Just because he's just the cheekiest person I've ever met in my life.
He throws snowballs in the house.
But got to love him.
He moons me every chance he gets.
Generally cheeky to everybody.
Because there's 5 of us, we have the most.
Can you believe it? Mary got to see Harry's bum long before any of his girlfriends. You know how jealous some of the fans must have been? Like, she got to see his bum.
Those cheeks.
He's just mad.
Cheeky.
Cheeky.
Who has the worst temper in the house?
Who's got the worst temper?
Cher.
When she turns a swag on, she can be a bit scary. Swag!
The person with the worst temper in the house is probably Niall from One Direction because he always gets angry about all sorts of stuff. You know, if he's not got the right clothes on, he throws a proper wobbler and that, and he gets really angry at night time. Hi, Niall.
Hi, Matt.
It's really, really exciting, but nerve-wracking at the same time. I mean, we never expected to get here. It's always been our dream to be here, but we never expected it, and we're just thankful we've got this far, but we want to go further, and we're going to do our best to get there.
And what advice has your mentor, Simon, given you about being at the stage?
I think he's given us the same advice he always gives us, just to go out and do the best that we can, and that's what we've pretty much focused on the whole time, make sure that we are ourselves and just have fun all the time, and that's what we've been doing. And hello. And yeah, we're really enjoying it, so it's brilliant.
And you obviously, Harry, picked a song last week, which they were very happy about. Are you going to be involved in, have you been involved in choosing the next one?
We're all involved every week, we're putting ideas forward.
We're saying.
You could be taken to Ud for all we know.
Songs for us. We're skipping that. He's very good at picking songs.
Harry's just seemed to get picked. Yeah, I know. He actually did. He did say the same. He just went, yeah, didn't he? Yeah.
And obviously, whenever you're out in public, it seems that you just get swamped by loads of screaming fans.
It's terrible.
How do you feel about that? Is it scary as well?
It's not really scary. I mean, it's just exciting.
It's great to know that. Sorry, I was going to say it's great to know that people appreciate it and people actually know our whereabouts and want to come and see us. That's great. But yeah, sometimes it's a little bit scary.
Yeah, when we go to the studio sometimes in the car, I mean, last Saturday when we went down to the studio in the car, the girls started running towards the car and bashing on the
Some
car
of them nearly
windows
knocked
and stuff.
the windows through it.
I know, yeah. Funny times.
It gets a little bit intimidating sometimes, but it's all good.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure it's great. It's great to have fans, but when fans start breaking the glass, it might get a little bit scary.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, what do you think? I know you can't do it, but let's just pretend they walked out of the car, all the security left, and they're just there. What would happen to literally? They just stood there.
They just get mobbed. They get trampled and killed.
Would they actually be like? I'm asking, not even trying to be funny. I'm wondering what would legit. Would they be assaulted? Would they have their clothes ripped off? Would they be punched? Would they be just bitten? I don't know. Or would they just or all just try to give them a hug at the same time? But yeah, right. Then they stumble and get trampled, or because if 1,000 people or 100 people is a lot of people, you can't take those odds on. I don't care how strong you are. You have 100 people crushing you. It's 100 people.
Yeah, every one of them would turn into zombies and just start eating them.
What's 100 times 100? Is that 10,000? No.
That's 10,000.
Yeah. So imagine having 10,000 pounds of flesh pushing. That's just 100 people.
Yeah. Oh.
And I'm going easy with the weight there, right? Yeah. Yeah, I got a piece of his hair would be one thing someone to grab or something.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
I got his underwear.
I scratched his skin off.
Yeah.
Ew,
I got some of it under my fingernails.
Yeah. So now I guess Zane's answering questions. Which contestant would win in an arm wrestling competition? Interesting. Wagner.
Yeah.
Zane would probably say that Zane would win in an arm wrestling competition between him and one of the finalists.
Probably Mary. I think Matt would probably say Mary would win an arm wrestling competition.
I think Mary would kick everybody's arse.
Yeah.
I think Zane would like to collaborate with Craig David.
After the competition, I would most like to collaborate with Justin Timberlake.
Oh.
I think Matt would like to collaborate with Katy Perry.
I would like to collaborate with...
Oh, did they go to space together? Yeah, I'll say this much. I didn't even know they were going to space at the thing until the day of. I hadn't heard about it or anything. And
I didn't know until they came back in and the internet exploded talking about what they said. Yeah.
I embrace all of it. I think it's all I enjoy all of it. Yeah, it's fantastic. She looked great, by the way. She looked great. Yeah. The makeup team was on point.
Katy Perry thinks she's amazing.
Yeah. She's out of this world.
He said Katy Perry.
TV program was probably.
Yeah. So he would like to. Wonder if he ever collaborated with her.
She's out of this world.
Yeah. Probably. I don't know. Teletubbies or something stupid like that.
My favourite TV program as a child was probably Power Rangers.
Yeah, there you go. Sure.
I'm sure he was telling me this the other day. We were talking about Power Rangers. I think Matt's favourite TV program as a child was Whizbits.
Whizbits?
Yeah, man. Is it right?
My favourite TV program as a child, probably Whizbit. Show my age.
This is Pop.
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 Flop.
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 Flop. Or fizzle. Fizzle.
Fizzle.
Fizzle.
What's My Name by Rihanna.
Right, cause I've been trying to work it out. Good weed, white wine. I come alive in the nighttime. Yeah, okay.
Big pop for us, I think.
Big pop.
Good start to the song, really fast in.
Nice bit of rap.
Good bit of rap
Life.
off Drake. Yeah, pop.
Wicked.
Pop, boys?
Pop.
Ollie Murray's new single, Thinking of Me. I love it. Because he put off a quality performance here.
It was a pop when he performed it on the show, and it's still a pop now.
He's absolutely brilliant. Holy
It's nice.
It's a big pop
Anything against
because I like the song and I like the cover.
Very good cover.
Yeah, where was Zane?
Taking the hood.
Saturday morning, tired, cold.
Good morning, ITV2.
Good morning, ITV2.
As it's Clubland Classics this week, I've been practicing my dance moves. Big fish, little fish, cowboy bop.
Excited to have a bit of a boogie.
I love Club Classics.
Big fish, little fish, cowboy bop. This is what we've worked for. We've worked really hard. We've got 2 big songs again this week, and hopefully we do them justice.
It's the semi-finals now, and I think you can really tell nobody wants to go home now.
Harry's outside, pelting snowballs, but what he doesn't realise is there's a door in the way and windows, and he can't get me.
As the mother of the house, I've been honoured these buyers to clean this room. This is One Direction's room. Dirty underpants, dirty socks. I feel like I've got 5 teenage sons. My daughter's not even this bad.
Connie's giving us a treat, and we're...
I'd be careful with the socks, Mary. Was it? What do you say? She could build forts with them.
We're on our way to bowling.
The winner of our game will win this.
Precision, boys.
I'm gonna go for something special.
Come on!
Have we ever bowled together?
I feel like we have. Yes.
Years.
Oh, definitely. 100% we have, because
When was it?
there's a phrase that's burned in my head from bowling, because the phrase that you would always say every time is, another coat of paint.
Another coat of paint. That was,
you missed, and it's like, oh, if that, and I would use it too, and my kids would groan too, and yeah.
And the winner is Harry.
Do you know your highest score?
No. Although, I honestly, I would love.
It's out of 300. It's out of 300.
That's something we should do again, and we should film it. It's just funny. Like your little quips and jokes in between are hilarious.
Like
I just go
up and get a crew, and then my high score is two. I think it's 215 to 220.
Oh.
Well, it's out of 300. A perfect game is 300.
Yeah. I think I've got 240 ones.
240.
Yep.
Well, I got 250.
I think I got 251.
No, I was there that day.
At least you didn't come last, mate. 5, 6, 7, go. Take me 4. Okay, wait, stop. We gotta go faster.
It's snowing and everything here, so it feels like we've just stepped through the wardrobe into tonight. It's a bit crazy.
I'm pretty sure that won't be a problem.
I love those films. They were really good films. I don't know why they didn't do better, but I really enjoyed them.
Yeah, I did too. This guy.
Yeah.
I want to hit him with the fly swatter.
I don't know what's worse: his hair, his pencil neck, or his V-neck, or just his face in general.
It's his voice. It's none of those really bother me so much. It's awkward.
I do like the floor. Look, I'm funny. I do like his floral design on his door. Did you do that yourself, there, buddy? Looks nice. All right.
Especially for Harry. I mean, he's so good looking. He's even having to bat off advances from his own bandmates. It's his own fault for having such a perfectly formed face.
Look into my eyes.
So what's he doing? Why is he making? Does he come up with these bits? Is he
now? I think he filmed all of this, all the behind the scenes crap, because that it just feels like his style. Ugh.
You will see.
How you feeling?
Yeah? Call this move. Stop the traffic and let them through. Yes, you let that traffic through, Louis.
Oh.
You're doing it right now. I've been telling you. Is it really itchy, or is it just like a habit?
Just finished our first run through, and Niall needs to stop itching his nose.
It's also a sign of an itchy nose.
I know that's what it is.
I'm the same as Niall.
Have any itches?
Oh, you don't have itches. You've got a dab down here.
Same habit, same as Niall.
Picking your nose?
No, just like touching my nose, itching it, and it's not even itchy. It's just a stupid nervous habit. I do it all the time.
Who's the person that does that?
Santa Claus?
Is it Santa? No, I swear. Is it Santa? Who does the? I swear, there's a character from a movie or something where it's like that.
My daughter does it all the time when she's.
Remind me, listeners, which character is it? Just Santa or Saint Nick, or is there somebody else that does that? The kind of like the. Kind of, I see you, or I got you, or there you are, something. Who does that? Yeah, it's
You're gonna pat his head. Patting that dog, got the foot going.
You know what it is?
His light bulb must be loose. Let's screw that. Then you put the hips in.
For all of us, that isn't an option.
Weird context.
Yeah.
I'm here backstage, and I've been surprised by the mystery shopper and very.co.uk. So they've given us some free clothes, which are over here. And this is my outfit in the middle. As you can see, I'm already going to like this. Oh, there's my shirt on the floor. Super dry. Already wearing super dry, but this is a really, really nice one. It's different, very different. I like it. These jeans are really nice, and some nice boots. So overall, that's a good outfit, and a G-Star shirt. This is really nice too. So I'm really happy with my outfit, and these are the boys' outfits. This is Louis'. Now we all know Louis loves to wear a scarf, so he's got a scarf in there. He's got this hoodie. I think he's really going to like it. They were just in makeup at the moment, so they're not here at the moment. But yeah, I think he's going to really like that. And this one is Niles. Now, Niles going to love this, because this is Diesel. It's nice. And I don't think Niall usually wears makes like Diesel, so this is going to be nice for him. So I'm all dressed and changed now, and I really, really...
It must be... I will admit, it would be kind of nice to have your own clothes kind of sent to you, fitted to your frame. They're like these nice brand name... Like, just imagine, like, you don't spend a dime. Like, it's crazy how the rich don't spend money, if that makes sense. Like, they get free swag. The richer you, more famous you are, the more free swag you get. Does that make... Like, they didn't pay for this.
I know it's quite the racket.
Yeah.
When you're in that tier of doing stuff. I had this thought with Liam here, right? Because we know a lot more context with Liam. We understood, quite a bit about his journey. I can really feel it as he's trying to be this person. He reminds me of, in Dead Poets Society, there's the character of, I was trying to figure his name out while I was talking, but I can't get to it. It's not Tom. He's the one played one of my favorite actors. Sorry. Anyway, he's the shy kid. He like writes poetry on the side, but he doesn't actually share it with anybody. And there's a scene with Robin Williams. He gets him to like come out of his shell. I get this feeling from Liam that he's kind of like that. Not that he's not out of his shell, but like his like, oh, this is really bothering me while he's sitting on the stairs. And then of course him like just awkwardly kind of explaining those things. Like I imagine Liam going back and watching himself and just thinking, I can't do this. Yes. Neil. No, is it Neil? No, Neil is, what are the other ones? That's Neil Perry. Oh, anyway, it's going to eat me up.
Oh, Captain, my Captain. But I was leaving the class and I really did make a difference in your life.
Like my outfit, I've got the checkered shirts, jeans and boots combination, and then I got this on top to keep me warm, and I really, really like it. I'm going to go and surprise the other boys now with their outfits and see what they think of them. Right then, boys, so Berry have given us...
Hello! Alright. Hello!
So Berry have given us some clothes, that's yours. And that's your outfit.
Thanks!
Hope you like it.
So here we've got a very interesting scarf. Don't really know how that one works.
And he's wearing his pants for a scarf.
Diesel jacket here. Very nice. And of course,
I love that music in the background.
Toilet roll. And I've got a lovely new pair of Diesel jeans. Quite thick around the legs though, do they?
Look, Nathan, they're being silly. Putting the clothes on different parts of their bodies where it doesn't belong.
They give me a nice scarf too. Yeah. And then
again, I love how Liam put it on properly. He's very excited because of these two clowns, and they were like,
sorry, I looked at it's Todd. Todd is the character from Dead Poets Society, played by Ethan Hawke, one of my favorite actors.
Well, if I knew you were talking about Ethan, I would have said his name. I knew you were talking. I just didn't know which character he played, but yes, Ethan Hawke. Yes.
Yeah, absolutely one of my favorite movies, by the way, and also my favorite actors.
He married one of my favorite actresses.
Oh, who? I don't know who.
Uma Thurman.
Uma Thurman. Okay.
Yeah, they're divorced now, but they have a lovely daughter who's an actress now. She's very pretty.
Yeah, she's great. Obviously. She's a great actress.
Oh, you know her? Okay, that's the.
She's in Stranger Things.
Yeah, that's they're divorced now, but yeah, that's their.
Pair of curtains. No. Now that's shit. Very. Roger.
Thanks.
Very.
Hi guys, we're backstage. It's me, Zayn, and Harry from One Direction. We've just come into our dressing room.
And we've been surprised by the very.co.uk personal shopper who's brought us some nice clothes to look at. So let's have a look. We're heading into winter now, so there's a lot more kind of
your outfit.
Thick knitted jackets and big kind of trench coats and stuff like that. So, and that's suitable for winter.
This season's trend seems to be the big boots going on. As you can see, we've both got boots going on with our own look today, and with each outfit. Here, they've got some nice jeans going on, some faded coloured ones, and just mixing it up a little bit with either a jacket or a thick knit cardigan.
Right, let's start trying stuff on, Zane.
Let's.
This is look one. Zane's got a nice G-Star shirt on, some super dry pants.
Look at the light from the camera.
drop.
You see that? There's a light on the camera. I think it's like almost like a flashlight. It seems.
Yeah.
Is that proper lighting? Or is...
No.
Okay.
They gave him the most garbage cameras.
Harry's gone for a similar sort of look, but he's gone with a leather jacket, super dry, a green shirt, which is also super dry, and some boots, which are...
Music in the background is just...
Oh yeah. Thanks to the very personal shopper. Thanks for our outfits. We're going to take them home. Woo!
Tonight people have got to look forward to lots of things. I mean, we're bringing out a new area of performance, which is just using the stage, moving around a bit. It's going to be fun. A big club song, which is number 2 to look forward to. Also, we've got some old memories, some throwbacks to look forward to, some replays.
The songs that we've got are perfect, and if we ended up going out tonight, then we'll know that we've tried our best and we've got the best songs. And yes, this is a serious side of Louis. Get used to it. Why so serious?
Do we know what the genre is this week? Do you recall? What the
I don't know. We never
theme?
get that part. We just get thrown into it, so we have to piece it together. If
Sometimes
anyone knows what the
it's-
genre is ahead of time, tell us what it is. Don't spoil the song. Just
Don't spoil the songs.
Yeah.
That's happened before. Just tell us the if you can recall what the genre or theme of the week is. Now it looks a little bit stoned there.
Hi, my name's Billy Bob Billy, and I came from the great state of Alabama to the country of Europe and the city of London. I made some great friends here, including these boys One Direction. I wrote a song about them, and here it goes.
Nathan, I was just curious. Are you hearing the video?
Oh yeah.
Because you weren't laughing. I thought maybe you think that was funny. I just wanted to make sure you heard. Okay. Well, I just wasn't sure if you could hear it because you weren't laughing.
There once was a group with Liam and now. What's happening, boys? What's happening, boys? They lived with Zane and their room was foul. What's happening, boys? What's happening, boys? Did you know Harry's such a slob? He needs to win X Factor cause he can't get a job. And oh, Louis needs a boat. He dresses like he owns one cause he's got no other clothes. They really need your vote. What's happening, boys? What's happening, boys? What's happening, boys? Mick Jagger could be Harry's dad. What's happening, Mom? What's happening, Mick? When Liam sings, he makes his face look sad. What's happening, song? What's happening, sad? And Zane's the master of echo. Echo. And I was raised by a leprechaun, so he won't ever grow. And oh, Louis needs that bone. He dresses like he owns one, and it's becoming a joke. They really need your vote. What's happening, boys? 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 What's happening, boys?
Pretty Bob did it.
You know, I've gone this long in my life never having to witness this. You know what I mean? There's no reason why my life should have ever experienced this. Like, how has my life improved? It's, you know what I mean? Like, seriously. Okay, that was great. It was equally as funny as it was melodic. You know what I mean?
Oh boy!
I honestly think that's the vocal coach, right? I think there's a part of him that wanted to showcase, even even in a silly way, he wanted to showcase his singing a little bit. Like I'm
going to just say I don't secretly love it. I don't secretly.
No. It's embarrassing. It's very embarrassing.
It was just so, I don't know. When you get the perspective of where they are and what they've done with their lives, that's so cringe.
Well, it should have been cringe then. You young fans, I gotta know, young fans, put yourself back then. If you saw this on the X Factor journey or on the web series, whatever it was, when you watched it, did you? And I'm curious. No judgment.
A lot of rose-colored glasses back then. I'm sure everyone was just like, they could do anything. It doesn't matter. Yeah.
But I'm curious if any of these young teenage girls back then just thought, it's so silly. It's silly.
Rose-colored glasses. Yeah.
I guess so.
I guess I was really hard. I was trying I find him excessively irritating. And then I hate that they're basically making Zayn to be the echo.
That's weird. That's weird.
And then he's embracing it like, I'm the echo.
Well, you have to lean into it or else you get ostracized a little bit. Yeah.
Is it any wonder why Zayn left? Like, he's a very talented singer and he does solos exceptionally well. To put him as the Echo King. Oh yeah, you're just support.
Well, they did call Niall Leprechaun, which is fair, even though it should have been Louis.
That's less offensive. I don't know. To me, that's less offensive. It's just no. Anyway.
Okay, let's see what our next little nugget is. Oh, we're getting to the live show. Here we go.
Yay!
We entered this competition as just 5 young boys, and now it's surreal that we have a chance to win.
Simon and the last remaining group, One Direction!
I want to be there at the end. I see it in my mind, and the winner is One Direction, because I genuinely think they deserve to win.
To go out at semi-final would be an absolute disaster. For all of us, that isn't an option.
Okay, 2 words, One Direction. I think you're the next big boy band.
There's one word for that, and that's stunning.
One Direction.
The way that Louis judged, the way he talks.
Get back, bye. Yeah, it's hilarious.
It just goes to show you
that's
that
my favorite voice. My favorite voice is the One Direction. Can you imagine having a conversation with somebody that talks like that? Hey, how's it going? I'm great. How are you doing?
Sir, would you like to have anything to drink today? I would like a Diet Coke. Yeah. It just goes to show you this show isn't rigged. And what I mean by that is because Simon is a producer. Like, if it was rigged, his team would have won. To be fair, it shows you that his group didn't win. So it kind of gives me hope that these aren't rigged wholly. Like Simon doesn't make sure his team wins. Yeah.
Waiting for the result was probably the most nervous any of us have ever felt. And when we were called out, we could not believe it.
Niall must have jumped 4 or 5 foot in the air like a kangaroo.
We're in the semi-final now, and that's an amazing thing to think. Now we're here, we just want to go further.
This week we went to the royal premiere of the new Narnia movie.
They did a Harry Potter, now they're in Narnia.
Yeah.
I love both series. The Narnia series, very underrated. It underperformed, but I loved it. It's such a beautiful story. I was fans of the books as a kid too, so I admit them.
Yeah. Different time though. It's back when like big movie premieres and everyone was going and
It was amazing because it was a perfect set for a Narnia film. It was started to snow outside. We saw Joe McKelvey on the red carpet.
I've just done the soundtrack to this.
Have you?
Yeah.
That's just amazing. I mean, he's recorded on a Hollywood soundtrack to a movie, and it just shows you how far this show can take you if you win.
You're nearly there now. You just got to go out now and totally go for it.
Joe gave us some advice on the red carpet, which was handy, really, because we haven't had a mentor for the week because Simon has man flu.
We thought we'd cheer him up a bit and make him a card.
It's
tough not having their mentor around, you know, because he does boost their ego a lot, because he's very good at that himself.
Our first song is a lot of fun. There's a lot of dancing around and a lot of hot girls on stage.
I think the boys have coped a little bit better without Simon this week. I think I heard one of them say they actually preferred my mentoring skills.
Wait,
to do with it,
whoa! Is that the mother of the baby?
Yes. Well, I don't know. Is she the mother of the baby, or is she just
well, you know what I
one of
mean?
the girlfriends?
That's what I meant.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
she's the mother. I think
she's the mother. Okay.
I think so. Isn't that interesting? Didn't she say one of them? Yeah, it is. Did she say one of them had?
I think they prefer me mentoring them this time.
I think one of them's got the hot spot. I think I'm gonna bear one of the children. Yeah, it's the mother of Liam's son. What's her name again? I keep forgetting her name. I apologize. But that's so weird.
Her name's Scottish lady.
You know what, Nathan? Honestly, like, no joking. I'm not trying to be like scandalous. This could have been the initial friendship. Like, she is mentoring and hanging out with him. Who
Cheryl.
knows?
Yeah,
Cheryl.
Yeah.
But who knows, right? This could have been the beginning of him or him getting to know her and vice versa. Because she did mention that they like me.
I'm here for you. Anything you need.
We're missing Uncle Simon
Can you bear my child?
dearly, but we're going to do him proud.
One Direction.
Oh, here we go.
I want you to love me like I'm a high guy.
Liam is nervous.
Keep thinking of me, yeah. Do what you like.
Yeah.
So don't forget about the world, 'cause it's gonna be me and you tonight. I'm gonna make your bed for you, and then I'm gonna swallow my pride. I'm gonna make you feel like you're the only girl in the world. Like you're the only one that I'll ever love. Like I'm the only one that knows your heart. Only girl in the world. Like I'm the only one that's in command. 'Cause you're the only one that understands how to make me feel like a man. Only girl, take me for a ride, ride. Baby, take me high, high. Let me make you first, first. Make it last all night, night. Take me for a ride, ride. Baby, take me high. Let me make you first, first. Make it last all night. I'm gonna make you feel like you're the only girl in the world. Like you're the only one that I'll ever love. Like I'm the only one that knows your heart. Only girl in the world. Like I'm the only one that's in command. 'Cause you're the only one that understands how to make me feel like a man. Only girl.
What was with the like weirdly timed pyro at the end? It's like boom, 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 boom. Okay. My hot take on this. There's something odd because all of them just singing at the same time it doesn't really constitute like a great boy band. Like this, it still sounds okay. It's not, and they're gonna get all the yep, that was great. Yep, that was great.
Yeah,
Oh, it's so
yeah,
good.
yeah.
Oh yeah. But there's Liam looked really uncomfortable. He just looked extremely like nervous, but everyone else seemed to be coming into their element. That's my take. If I was one of the ones, the judges, I'd say, yeah, not a bad song. You guys can all sing at the same time. Great. Something's up with Liam, but everyone else seems to be starting to get better. And like they just can't dance. Like they should never dance.
Well, they didn't really dance. They sort of just walked in unison from one spot to the other, and they even stumbled when they did that. When they went, did you catch that? They kind of like, oh, oops. This was look, guys. We don't have to excuse ourselves. We know what they've become. We love their solo work, and we love a lot of their One Direction work. This is just horrible. Yeah. I can't believe they are riding on their cuteness and their looks and their adorability. This is there are a million. I could gather 5 boys randomly in the world and make them sing and do this same in 1 week. Get ready for there's nothing unique about this performance. It's a fun pop song. I've heard it before. It's by Rihanna. I had to double check. I've heard this chorus before over the years in my car with the girls. But there's nothing going on here. They're just singing the same. Again, if you threw me into the mix with the other 5 guys, you wouldn't know that I was singing any worse or better. Like my voice is just lost in the chorus of singing. There's no real, and so they're not dancing. There's no real solo singing except for the very beginning. Again, Liam leads the way, and their movements are just. I just love watching them emote a song that they don't write. They're probably not really bought into this song. And they're singing. Make you feel like I'm the only girl in the world. They're 5 guys. It's like I understand it's the lyrics, but a lot of artists when they cover songs, they do this. They'll change. They'll gender swap a line. So I don't know why they didn't do that. Make you feel like I'm the only boy in the world. I don't know why they wouldn't just swap the lyric just to represent them as guys. Which is again, there's nothing wrong with same-sex relationships. I'm just saying, or genders. I'm just saying, artists have done it before. Where if it's a male singing a girl song, they'll change the lyrics to represent who they are. I don't know why they didn't do that quick little change. Like. We're 5 guys on stage. Anyways, little things like that. It's just funny.
A couple things I want to point out. I totally agree with this. Zayn does look very confident here.
More confident. Yeah, but he was in the center stage
most
too.
Confident I've seen him. And then the other thing, this is hilarious.
What's that?
That they kept doing the walking thing even on their first tour.
Walking as a group?
As a group.
It's hey, walk over here, stop and sing. Walk over here, stop and sing. Yeah, it's
the fake emoting. I totally agree with you with when they're like pointing out like that kind of stuff. You grow out of that, right?
Yeah.
You see a lot of artists that never do that anymore. That are, if they do anything, it's very natural. It's very like part of the song or part of their own actual movements and how they feel about it. But doing it to emphasize is always so funny to watch.
Yeah. Let's see Louis. The host, Louis. You're
the next boy band.
Yeah. You're the boy band. I swear you're a boy band. You would go and yeah. The crowd watch. Here we go.
Getting better and better, and you bring hysteria to the show. And if there's any justice, you will absolutely be in the final. You deserve to be in the final. I think you're the next big boy band. And you know, guys, I love the way you've gelled. I know you're best friends, and you've got something special. Yes.
Guys, I hope you never let us down because I really want to see you guys as the next big boy band. I have to say, some weeks you come out and the staging is very...
Can we just say how gorgeous she is? Who is this again? She is so pretty. It's unreal.
Stunning. Yeah.
Who is she? What's her name again? I just want to make sure she gets an extra follow on the old IG there. You know what I'm saying?
Sammy, that one was brilliant. You really stepped it up for semi-finals.
Okay, first of all, I'm going to say I love you guys. This week, for me, I got to know you all a little bit better because your mentor wasn't here. I thoroughly enjoyed mentoring you, so thank you for that opportunity. But that song for me was a little bit dangerous only because it's so current right now as Rihanna's record that you have to completely make it like it was never ever written for her. And I don't know.
She's right. She's right. She's right. So this was current. So this was around. So this song was newish. So she's saying this is a very new song. It's very popular right now. So you kind of have to make it your own a little bit because it's so current. Like you kind of have to. She's saying it sounds like this. She's saying we've said this about covers. You want to make it so it's recognizable to the song, but make it your own a little bit. But that's all she's saying.
I love how
And-
the crowd's
yeah, I know.
booing her. Unless it's 1,000. This is exactly why our channel.
Yes, this is the
doesn't blow
channel.
up.
Yeah, this is
This
the channel.
exactly why our channel isn't like
No,
exploding.
it's a people who are listening to this.
Look, Celeste is here.
Oh, Celeste. Celeste's the best. Celeste's the best. So, what I was getting at is that, yes, Nathan's absolutely correct. What you're seeing here, folks, this is what reaction channels do. So, the reaction channels are the host Louis or the Simon, whatever the artist is that they know. They speak to the crowd. So, what I'm getting at is the judges speak to the crowd.
Mm-hmm.
They want to be loved by the crowd. So, they're not going to give real criticism to the artist because they don't want to get booed by the crowd. It's called, it's like a confirmation bias or something. There's another term for it, though. Like, it's really quickly, Nathan, you know the study. They've done a study where, let's say you have 10 people. 9 of the people are all in on the study, except for 1. But the one person doesn't know he or she is not in on the study. And how you've heard this study before? What they'll do is,
but say it.
So the leader of the study will be like, "Okay, group, I'm gonna show you a shape or a color, and I want you all to tell me what color it is. That's it." And everyone's like, "Oh, this is easy." But again, the 9 are in on it. So the person shows is, let's say it's the color orange, or it's a square. Let's say it's a square orange. They'll say, "Oh, it's a red circle, red. And it goes red circle." So every one of them will say red circle. So when it gets to the person who's not in on it, they're like, "Am I going to be the one voice that I sent? Am I going to be the one person that says that that's truly not?" That's, and I think it's astronomical. I think it's 60 to 75% of the study are people will conform to the popular. They don't want to be seen as the dissenter. So I don't know what that's called. I can't remember what the term is called. So what I'm getting at, that's what reaction channels do.
Bias.
Yeah, in-group bias. Thank you. So that's what reaction channels do. They don't want to hear. They don't like, despite what they might believe. They have. Yeah. Anyways, I love psychology. Okay. All right. Here we go. Next. See what Simon's going to love it, right, Nathan? What do you think?
Oh, of course he will.
It quite worked for me, but I don't think it makes a difference, and I hope to see you in the final.
Someone's being tactical. I got to tell you guys, and I know this is going to sound a little bit biased, but I thought the song was absolutely perfect for you. I do. Because it's exactly what I liked about it. They didn't take a safe option. They chose something completely different. They had the guts to do it. I thought you looked current, sounded current, and standing by what Cheryl said, you guys have just been fantastic to work with. And can I just say, you hear all the applause and you think that, people at home may think that you're safe. Nobody is safe in this competition. And I would urge anyone, please, if they want to see these boys in the final, please pick up the phone and vote for them.
It's a great night for you tonight. I can see, obviously, great reaction. Is that because Simon wasn't around this week? I mean, you sort of did your own thing a bit more?
Simon's been great to us and stuff, but, we're just so grateful for people who are voting for us.
He was in bed with man flu. 0901 61 61 105. Number for One Direction. The boys are the
Liam this time, or at least they interviewed Niall this time instead of Harry every single time.
And now it's like, yeah, we really like Simon. We really appreciate. Hey, you in bed with the man flu? Like, okay, well. Oh, no, you get ready to vote?
To make that final, they need your votes. One line's open in a matter of moments. ITV.com/X Factor has all the performance download details. We give you One Direction.
Okay, you know what's coming. One Direction.
Unfortunately, this week we've had to practice without Zayn. He's had some bad news, and his granddad's passed away.
Being kind of so close now, we kind of feel like brothers, and we just want to give our support to Zaynab and his family.
To have one member of your group missing, it really shows a level of maturity. I want to help them. I want to cuddle them.
This is the
All right. She said it.
The last song for One Direction to make the final. They've been missing Zayn and they've been missing their mentor, so the pressure is definitely on these kids.
Tonight, Zayn's back with us, and as ever, he's going to be brilliant.
He's a big personality in our group, and we have just really missed him.
One Direction. One Direction.
we'll do it all.
Nice song.
Everything
Liam looks better there.
on our own. We don't need
Liam, lead it again.
anything or anyone. If I lay here, if I just lay here,
Harmonizing a little bit.
would you lie with me?
I forget who does this.
Just forget the world. Let's waste time chasing cars around our heads. If I lay here, if I just lay here, would you lie with me and just forget the world? Forget what we're told before we get too old. Just show me your garden that's bursting into life. Let's waste time chasing cars around our heads.
You're the greatest boy band. This proves again why you guys will very, very much possibly could very well win this competition. Yes, so objectively, yes, that was a very good performance. I think that goes without saying. That showcases more what we're talking about. You can hear the harmonies. Liam leading the way again, then Harry. It's the only criticism I have. I know that's already been established in this journey that it seems to be that's who they go with. That's who they go with, and we don't see very much Niall solo or Louis solo. It seems, but it's a beautiful song. So this was a good example of a good song that showcases nothing flashy, no crazy dancers. They're not running around on stage. This showcases their harmonies and the future harmonies that they'll be bringing to live shows. So yeah, this was a very good performance. It's a yes for me, dog.
Okay, yeah, this is probably the best one we've seen up to this point, in my opinion. And here's why, really. When a band comes together around a more like an emotional reason or something that kind of, brings them together, it always makes it stronger. If they can put their heart into their singing, it just comes through. And that you can kind of feel there's some emotion, especially from Zayn. They don't show him very often. I'm curious to know who was doing the counter harmony. So you can't tell because they focus on different members and I can't tell who's singing it. So there was the regular, the da, 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 the whatever. And then somebody was singing like the high part. Who's singing that? I can't tell. I can't tell if that was Zayn, if that was Liam or Harry. Honestly, it was Harry. Okay. It was hard to see. It was hard to know who was taking that high part. Because I know that they shift, right? Because over time, and we've seen this in their performances on the road when they start touring, Zayn ends up taking a lot of those high notes and those high parts. So anyway, I liked it. I thought this is probably the best one.
Let's see if the judges agree with our assessment, Nathan.
Yeah. We know they're
Liam, Zayn, Niall, Harry, and Louis. I know your names. Guys, there's something about this band. You've definitely got something special. I think you're the next big boy, but I said that last week. I love the song choice. I love the whole styling. I love the fact that you're really good friends. And there's a great vibe about you. And, if there's any justice, all the young kids are going to lift their phones and they're going to vote One Direction into the final because you deserve it.
Notice Harry is they've kind of put him to the back and left him. So he's not the one that they run to an interview, right? I wonder if that's a strategic move.
Could be.
Right? Because there's two in front of him and he's behind them. So if they interview Harry, then he's going to be like...
They push all the guys out of the way.
Yeah. Hey, we got to talk to Harry there. That was quite the solo you did there. Yeah.
All right.
And that was such a classy performance. You've just grown up in front of our eyes, and we've never, ever had such good band on the X Factor. So proud to see you perform on this show.
I know, me personally, all the crew, all the staff, everybody has grown so fond of you guys over the past few weeks. This week, I was so impressed. You didn't have Zayn, Simon wasn't around. You showed a real level of maturity, and you really deserve a place in the final, and I hope to get...
Guys, you know, I was...
Sorry, that's called specific feedback. And she's the only one giving it. The other ones, you could literally play what they've said previous weeks.
I literally called host Louis. We verbatim, like what he was going to say. It's...
Oh, I know. You deserve to be a boy band. Oh, I said that last week, but I'll say it again. Okay.
Boy band, greatest boy band songs, boy band.
Call today with somebody who works with me, Tim, who's been working with you all week, told me that you made a decision this morning to get in at 8 in the morning so you could give yourself more rehearsal time. And that's what it's all about. It's not about excuses. It's about having that great work ethic, picking yourselves up after what was a very tough week. And I said this before, and I genuinely mean this. I am proud of...
Did Niall become a 10-year-old all of a sudden? What happened? What happened to Niall? Like he became 10 years old. Look, let's go back. He's 10 years old all of a sudden.
That's what it's all about. It's not about excuses. It's about having that great work ethic, picking yourselves up after what was a very tough week. And I said this before.
Can I have some more? Can I have some more pudding? Just a little more. Is this the auditions for Oliver Twist?
And I genuinely mean this. I am proud of you as people as much as I am artists. And that was a great performance. Good for you.
Thank you very much, judges. Lads, to think that, you know, we formed you, the judges formed you, and then you're here on the cusp of the semi-final. How's that feel, Liam?
When they formed us, we were so grateful. I mean, they gave us a lifeline, and we've took that and done everything we can with it. We've just done the best we can. We're so grateful for everyone at home who's voted, and we love being here, so please keep voting.
All right, thank you so much. Oh, no, 161, 61, 105. That is the number. That's a call for One Direction to make it through to the final. Closing the semi-final.
Look at that. I called it. That's hilarious. Please, sir, a little more. I'm starving over here. My pants don't stay up anymore, sir.
I'm laughing at you.
I know. I can't do an accent. But it's about the context. It's about the context.
Yes, I know.
One Direction.
You're very good at accents. So I got to...
I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing at how it sounds and then imagining Niall saying it that way. And then I laugh even more. Yeah,
I wish you could like AI my terrible accent over his face and Oliver Twist, like cartoon of some sort. Yeah.
And that is it. You have 24 hours and counting to book your favourite place in the final of the X Factor, but someone is going to miss out.
Make some noise for One Direction.
Okay. Maybe this won't be a cringe interview. Maybe she'll do good. It could be could be just, let's see. Sorry.
Switching mental this week. Well, what was it like? Was it a different technique that Cheryl used? How was it different?
It was strange because obviously.
So you had
question.
Sorry, I got to decipher what she was saying there. Sorry, let me go back just a bit here. Was that English? Maybe that wasn't English. She might speak another language. I wasn't quite catching. I heard. Let's see if we can catch that again.
So you had a switch in mental this week. What was it like? Was it a different technique that Cheryl used? How was it different?
What?
Sorry. What did she say? Seriously.
Something mental this week.
Different technique. Show used it. But she.
What did you do that? What is it like? I love how Harry starts with.
Can you repeat that whole sentence? Let's start again, shall we?
It was strange because obviously we're used to having Simon as our mentor. And
Did you miss him? Did it make you feel nervous not having the same mentor that you always have?
yeah, well, yeah, because he's like our mentor, and we know.
Were you concerned that it might knock your performance or, might dampen?
I think we had
Who hire these people? I don't get why it's so hard to say. Hey, you didn't have Simon this week. How did you adjust? Your performance showed that you did very well. So how did you get there?
Or how was Cheryl as a mentor?
Yeah. What did she do that might have been different that Simon doesn't do? Done. Speak English. Ask a good question. Oh, and then when when they're answering, I'm going to interrupt your answer and give you another nonsense question.
bit of trouble concentrating, actually.
Not surprised.
Oh,
because we were.
Yeah. Okay, let me go back. Interesting that was. Wow, he's already crushing on her. This is real.
Oh, yeah.
This is real.
Yeah.
He had a harder time concentrating around this beautiful woman than Simon. That's what he's saying. It's a hot woman.
Yes. Yep.
He's like our mentor, and we know.
Yeah. Were you concerned that it might knock your performance or, might dampen?
I think we had a bit of trouble concentrating, actually.
Wow. Bex just says, well, if she interviewed well, we wouldn't have our comedy. Well, thank you, Bex. We appreciate that. And Nina does bring up a good point. Yeah, he just spoke his truth. It's true.
Mm-hmm.
He's not, again, there's humor. Humor always has a basis of truth, right? Mm-hmm. He's being funny. He's making a joke about a beautiful, but he's not joking too. Like he recognizes there's a beautiful woman, and of course,
leaving the door open.
Oh yeah, she left her pants open. All right, so Nate, come on, you know what? Hey, look,
Not surprised.
Because we were calling Simon to make sure he was all right. Obviously, that was why we had
sending him get well soon presents.
Simon's never flirted with us like Cheryl did. So that's
Oh no, but they're a little bit cringe. Because look, did you catch that?
Simon's never flirted with us like Cheryl did.
Yeah, so Cheryl flirted. Again, it's a joke, but why? There has to be some sort of. It can't just be like she was absolutely professional, like a strict nun, right?
Yeah.
Because the joke wouldn't land at all. And look at this the Danny's face here. She's kind of like, you can see because they're minors, and she's an adult woman. Mm-hmm. Let me go back again. This is crazy. Sorry, this is fascinating history.
Just let it play afterwards because I want to see.
Might knock your performance or, might dampen.
I think we had a bit of trouble concentrating, actually.
Not surprised.
Because we were calling Simon to make sure he was all right. Obviously, that was why we had
sending him get well soon presents.
Simon's never flirted with us like Cheryl did. So that's
funny that. So Zane, what was it like not having you this week?
You see Louis?
I don't know. I think you need to
host's face.
That's what I mean. That's what I was talking about. That's Danny. That's her name. She was
Louis, the host.
Oh, what did he do? Sorry,
he's like furrowing his brow and looking down, like.
Yeah.
I think maybe they know something.
Again, I know I've said it 1,000 times, but it just flip it. Imagine if it was a male mentor and 5 teenage girls, and they were saying he was flirting with us.
Yeah. Well, that's probably why that Louis guy is a little concerned. Yeah.
Laszlo's like, why did you ask him that?
What was it like with them not having you? Were they ringing you? Were they pining for you?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I was getting a lot of texts and stuff, and a bit of a bromance between me and Liam. So he was texting me saying he was missing me and stuff. So yeah,
we really, really missed Zane. We did.
Oh, so
that's a fair. Nina, I agree. What was it like not having you this week? What kind of question is true? Well, we liked it. We hope he bails on us by the 4th album.
A lot of foreshadowing in this
Oh my
episode.
gosh. This won't be the first time Zane takes off. And you hear what Niall said too? He didn't text us back. He threw that in there. He said that.
I know.
He did amazingly well, didn't he? He's back and he's well. Give him a massive round of applause. Are you going to be in the final then, Harry?
We think we've done our best, and we really appreciate everyone who's voted at home, and we hope that they keep voting because we don't want to leave this competition. We want to stay here, and we want to go to...
All in all, pleased with your performances then tonight?
Did you catch that, Nathan? She asked another question. She gave it back to Harry, and Harry put his head away. Stop asking me.
Yeah, I know. I'm not your...
Did you catch that?
Yep.
We want to go to...
All in all, pleased with your performances then tonight?
A group answer. Okay. 3, 2, 1.
We think we did our...
It was a nice try. Give them a round of applause. The gorgeous voice from One Direction.
She's absolutely horrific at her job. Absolutely horrific.
That song for me was a little bit dangerous.
Someone's being tactical. I thought the song was absolutely perfect for you.
We put every single answer into that performance, and we hope it plays off because we work really hard.
Who chose that song?
Tactics.
You were there. I don't play games like you. Devil.
Oh, wow.
Such good band on the X Factor.
I am proud of you as people as much as I am artists, and that was a great performance. Good for you.
We've done all we can do now to get into the final. We just hope it's enough.
A terrific voice. They absolutely deserve to get to the final, but you've got to pick up clear.
Last night it was a big relief for us. We've been working really hard on the song all week, and to pull it off and do a performance that we thought was good was brilliant.
It was great to bust a few dance moves. I felt really at home on the dance floor.
Okay, I didn't see one dance move. I saw them move.
Were they dancing while they moved?
I mean, sort of.
If this counts,
I guess.
Dance.
Then you and I are dancers, Nathan.
I know. I was just gonna say.
I think we went out and did our best. We had a good chance to have a lot of fun on stage, and then come out for the second song and try and prove ourselves vocally.
We tried our best in both songs, and we're just hoping that we've done enough, and hopefully people get behind us and vote for us.
And finally, Simon, and the last remaining group, One Direction. Okay, it's time for the results. The public have voted. I'm about to reveal the 3 acts definitely going through to next week's X Factor final, and the 2 who received the fewest votes and will have to sing again in the final showdown. As always, good luck to everyone. In no particular order, the first act through to next week's X Factor final is... One Direction. Well done, boys. Congratulations to Simon through to the final. Please welcome back your X Factor finalists.
Oh, I guess we'll see who got knocked out. So that older woman's out now. It looks like
Mary.
Yeah.
One Direction. Rebecca, Cher, and Matt. ladies and gentlemen, our finalists. So that is all we have time for tonight. Next weekend, it is the big one, the climax of this year's competition, as these 4 acts compete for the X Factor crown and the grand final.
These 5 boys have made it.
What did you say, Nate?
Well, what is it? Her name's Cher or Cheryl?
Cher.
She's pretty shaken up, I think, either by Mary leaving or just being, caught up in it. But yeah.
The first act to go through tonight. Could you be the first group to win this competition?
I don't know, we're going to give it our best. I mean, we're so shocked to be here, and we just thank everyone at home who's voted, because we really didn't think we'd get this far, and we just thank everyone. Keep voting, please.
So, just think, you're politicians and you have to plug, why should people vote for you? What's your USP? Why?
We're just really hard working. I mean, I think we bring something different to the music industry, and we just want to be in that. Well, we want to win.
And we also want low taxes.
Well, we like that. Politician, no. The audience agree. Oh, when you were put together in boot camp, you were put in the mixing pot and your names came out. Did you ever think you could make it this far?
I don't think, me personally, I didn't even expect to get to my first audition. So to be put with these guys and be given the chance to do something this amazing is so good. And we're all so grateful for the people that vote at home. And we just want to say a big thank you to all them people.
The prize is within reach. One Direction, everyone.
No, it's not. Right. Don't interview Louis.
I know we're going a little bit long, but I don't want to forget to say this on the further episodes. It's actually just kind of interesting that they didn't win, and I mean that. It's interesting that the other artists, because they got third out of this 4, so they beat one of those 4. We don't know which one yet, so don't spoil it. But I just find it interesting that the other artists and the other individuals, they're wonderful people, like Cher and Matt, I believe his name is, that they actually got more votes. That's actually kind of surprising, because you think the One Direction train is even strong now. I'm surprised that they didn't get more votes than those other people.
You know what sucks is we're not actually going to see what
they did as performers,
what the final performance of the other performers was that beat them.
Yeah, I mean, we could look on our own, I guess, but
yeah, I guess we could look on our own, but it'd be nice to know what they had to go up against. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, thanks everyone. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, this is episode 12 of the X Factor journey. We have 2 more episodes to do in the next couple months. So thanks for joining us on this ride. And
and thanks Celeste for
Celeste is the best.
So
She's
Celeste
the
is
best.
Thanks everybody. And we'll see you in the next one.
Well, we're out of here.